This is an update on my great-grandmother patients. We always thought that her marriage record said unknown Burgess. It did not. Which means the very foundation of our assertions and assumptions is wrong. Great-grandpa did not know her parents' names. Because he filled that out. Or at least we assume that. Maybe they both did. I don't know. But it wasn't until the second child, Aunt Florence, was born that it says unknown Burgess. Now, the kids say in her obituary that she'd been there for 50 years. And as George would say, on what the hell's the math is not mathing. And that is because 50 years after 1954, before 1954 is 1904. She married in 1895, had a child in 1896, 1898, my grandfather in 1900, and a child in 1903, and another one I believe in 1907. If you say she was 16 when she came here, that would not be 50 years ago either, which is what they said. Because if you take 50 years away, how do I do that? Anyway, if you take 50 years away from 1954, she would have been 36 years old. She was born approximately 1868 if the age on her death is correct. I'm still waiting back to hear from my third cousin Eleanor, who's been down the Dalzell rabbit hole with me. We know Patience was a washerwoman, at least in the 1910 census. The other census don't say that she was, remember they say she was a homemaker or whatever. I need to have a good talk with my father's cousin David. I need Eleanor to get back to me. Whatever she sends me, I'm printing, putting it in the folder, going through it, fine-tooth comb. And that's what I've been doing with all of the records. It's going over them with a fine-tooth comb. I know the funeral home. Can't read the doctor's signature. That's nothing new. Something just occurred to me. I wonder if I can get my great-grandfather's records from the Norwich State Hospital for the 2 years that he was there before he died. He was an elderly man with dementia, and they didn't have, or Alzheimer's, and they didn't have nursing homes that could take care of you then, so they put him in the state hospital because they had no place else to put him, to keep him safe. After he almost burnt the house down. And they're like, Dad, you're not safe to be here. And so, but, yeah. So I'm going to have to write that down and see if I can get a hold of them and find out what it will take. It'd be interesting to see what they said about him, you know. Because I understood him to be, let's just say, intemperate. For those of you who don't know, temperance is not drinking. Being a teetotaler. Intemperance means you drink. But usually if they say someone's intemperate, it means they drink to excess. They're an alcoholic. So, so I'm wondering if those records will answer that once and for all. Because I have heard that. I'm not going to judge him. You know, he's my great grandfather. I love him regardless. I'm just curious, and I'm curious what he said about, because I know they do a family assessment and all that. I'm just curious what's in it, you know? I mean, it's 2 years worth. It can't be that much. So I'm going to make a phone call and find out. I'll keep you guys updated, of course. I don't know if it'll give me any insight into patients or not, but thank you so much, guys. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.